Hi, I'm a bloke.
And I'm another bloke.
And we are from Blighty. My name is Joey. I'm joined by my co-host Tim.
Hi.
Where every single Wednesday we come at you through the Game Club Pod podcast feed with our show, Two Blokes from Blighty. I tried to think about the kind of topics that we talk about on Two Blokes from Blighty. Tim, what's your favourite topic that we've ever spoken about across our 3 seasons?
The fiasco of me shaving my head.
Mine is the fiasco of you shitting on a toilet seat. If those sound like things you want to hear about, join us every Wednesday by searching Game Club Pod in your podcast provider.
Just makes my life sound a little bit tragic, really, doesn't it?
Would you listen to that show, Tim?
I would.
I don't think I would.
No?
No.
Infamous is when you're more than famous. This man, El Guapo, is not just famous, he's infamous.
Hello there, and welcome to an all-new episode of Talking Smack, where we talk superheroes, movies, animation, comics, and much, much more. I am your host, Josh Scar, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Alex. Alex, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. We're having a second commentary. This is fantastic. If we keep up this pattern, we may be able to get through maybe 20 in the next 15 years.
Yeah, we've teased this one for a while, and we decided we have nothing else to do this week, so let's watch The Three Amigos.
Oh, heck yeah.
Currently, it's free on YouTube. If you have a good ad blocker, you don't have to worry about ads. But we are going to start up our programs here. We've got the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer logo that pops up with the lion. When the lion fades, Alex, what's a Three Amigos thing we could say?
El Guapo.
We'll say El Guapo, and you should be able to get synced with us as the lion fades away from the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. So I'm going to press play. I'm already at 3 seconds. And I'm going to have to make sure my audio adjusts properly so I can still hear Alex. All right. El Guapo.
Orion.
We've got the Orion.
Oh, man.
There's a company. I don't want to get us copyright struck, but man, I love this intro song. This is up there with Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood with me.
There you go.
In association with Home Box Office, HBO.
Destinies lead us.
So we're always together. God, this is just pure nostalgia. I don't think I've watched this movie in its entirety in like 15, maybe 20 years. Before we started recording, I grabbed my DVD off the shelf. I bought it in 1999 when it released in stores. It's the crappy faux cardboard, heavy plastic. It's not like the classic. God, this 14-minute or 14-second note. I really wish I knew if they actually recorded this live. Because
no.
There's no way the audio quality would be that good, but I've seen people say that they did not actually sing this at all. And I'm like, no, these guys are all musically talented.
No, they had to have sung it.
There are people that, the audio quality, you can't fake that in this time era. Yeah, that's a way to say things.
I mean, it's Randy Newman who's writing everything. So,
and he's the voice of the Singing Bush.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that I always found weird about this is that Chevy Chase gets the top billing when they start showing the cast and credits of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I always just thought it went for like, okay, yeah, it's left to right, Chevy Chase, then Steve Martin, Martin Short. But I always found that Steve Martin was the lead.
Yeah.
It's very much a Steve Martin vehicle with Martin Short as the supporting. And then Chevy Chase is just kind of there, in my opinion. Like I said, I haven't seen this in forever, so I could be wrong. But it really feels like he's Dusty, if I'm remembering. Dusty just kind of feels like the straight man that's there to emphasize the joke. He's not really there to carry the story in any way.
Yeah, I mean, okay, first off, I love how hard they go into basically this is kind of a Western. You got Elmer Bernstein, who is the musical conductor, who is known for doing so many Westerns. And then you have the 20s to 50s title crawl with the matte paintings,
They go full on. Like, this is not just like a satirical comedy. Like, this is a love letter to old Hollywood and old
Oh yeah.
westerns.
It
Like, this
so
is when
is.
westerns are on their way out.
Oh yeah. And then you're right. Like at this time, Chevy Chase was huge. He was coming off of the vacation movies, Fletch, stuff like that. Steve Martin had transitioned in a few years before from just straight comedian to doing movies. So I'm wondering if there was some kind of negotiation where they're like, well, you've really only had The Jerk and like a few other things. But then, this was Steve Martin Short's first one, so why would they give him any kind of credit?
Yeah, and then among other things, apparently this was in production for a long time. This is in like a 10-year production cycle where like Steve Martin was always a guy that was in this movie. Like this was written by him. And I guess at
Mm.
one point Steven Spielberg was even attached to direct, but then he went on to do E.T. and fell off and they ended up getting where they went. And this is another one of those movies that it feels like the pieces just fell into place, kind of like Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
where John Belushi was a guy that was slated to be in this film in early development before he passed away. And I don't think this movie is the same. And like Rick Moranis was a guy that was supposedly in talks to be in the Martin Short role as Ned Niederlander.
Hmm.
And again, I don't know that it's the same movie with Rick Moranis. Like God loved Rick, we all love Rick Moranis.
Oh yeah.
But it's not the Three Amigos if you don't have Martin Short.
No.
It's just a perfect storm of casting in this moment.
Oh yeah, it's just perfect. And Carmen, played by Patrice Martinez, is absolutely gorgeous. Like she wears that faux poofy hairstyle perfectly. And I didn't realize until I was looking up before the movie, she's Miss Argentina from Beetlejuice, the receptionist.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. And then she also did the '90s Zorro. She was the lead, Victoria.
She was Catherine Zeta-Jones' mom?
No, in
Or
the TV show from
oh,
like
the
90 to
TV
like
show.
93. Yeah, she was
Okay.
Victoria, the romantic lead. I really don't remember much about it. I mostly watched like the old Zorro.
Yeah, Nick at Night Zorro was the big thing for me until the
Mhm.
Antonio Banderas Zorro.
And of course, we have um, Hollywood's idea of what Mexico is: dirt.
Hey, at least there is some color. Like she's got a pink blouse on. This guy's
Yeah,
got beige.
yeah,
There's stuff happening here.
yeah.
Um, but it's not at least just brown.
No, brown and orange. That's Mexico. No, there's
Yeah,
color.
modernly.
Yeah, they're just letting you know this is the desert of Mexico.
Yeah,
And
they would have the orange filter on nowadays.
yeah,
This is a flaw in modern upscaling is that you can
Mhm.
see that they're just layering what they had already filmed on top of this. Like when I grew up, I thought they were rolling a reel and they
Yeah,
were watching an actual movie, like the film grain on there. And
no,
now it's just whatever.
yeah. They were looking at a green screen. Just put it in post. Man, the makeup they do
Apparently that
that
was
brilliantly.
lead. They put on actual lead makeup to be authentic to the era.
No,
Yeah, like they went all out.
because you can just tell the makeup is overdone. Like, look at the line from their face to their neck. Those are like 3 different colors.
Oh yeah, it looks like Cheeto Man.
Well, it's just so it's like it stops at the chin strap, their makeup. No, we will not die like dogs. We'll fight like lions. Oh, I love this so much.
I
Like, how did
remember
he throw that knife through a guy?
I remember watching this probably once a month with my sisters,
Mhm.
and so many of these jokes and the comedy just went over my head.
Yeah.
Like I constantly think about the mail plane joke, which we'll get into. We'll obviously talk about it when it happens. But as a kid, I didn't understand the punchline. I just thought
Yeah.
he made a bad joke and everyone's like, "What? What?" And I think the last time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, mail plane." Because I was watching this when I was 6, maybe 10 years old at the latest when I was watching with my sisters. And so I'm
Yeah.
not thinking like male, female. I'm not thinking play on words. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's getting at here.
Oh, I see. Right there, you can just see it just cuts at the chin. And I love this is Hollywood's idea of what Mexico looks like. Yo, all the sombreros have bobs off of them.
Look at
You
that
have
eyeliner.
and
Martin
none of the
Short is
people
rocking that guy liner.
and none of the people who the actors in this film look like any of the Mexicans who are watching the movie.
Yeah, except for the bad guys.
Yeah,
Then you have the beautiful blonde woman with the beauty mark.
of course.
She is very obviously Latina.
But yeah. Let's give the Amigos salute.
Yeah, there's
never-
not a single Mexican woman in that group of
No.
of bystanders.
No. So she was 22 when they filmed this. And just looks great. And she has this earnestness. By the way, I love this part. You find out how expensive what
A telegram.
a telegram is. Yes, I was thinking of Morse code. Yeah.
100,000 pesos. We do not have 100,000 pesos. That kid knew exactly what he was doing with that line.
Oh yeah.
So I always, once I learned about like Saturday Night Live and that Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short were all alums from SNL, I always assumed that this was just like a Wayne's World style production where like Lorne Michaels just footed the bill and did all this. But
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this, like Lorne Michaels was brought in as like just a money man. It wasn't really tied to SNL like Billy Madison was, like Wayne's World was.
Yeah.
And later ones like the ladies man was a literal SNL translation. I mean, so was
Mhm.
Wayne's World.
Yeah. This is back in because this is produced by HBO, LA Films, and which I think LA Films is one of Lorne Michaels' producing arms. But yeah, this is early HBO where they're still kind of negotiating if they want to be full production studio. Do they want to make movies or TV movies kind of thing? Because eventually they make what, like 3 or 4
Once they hit with Oz, that's when they really start kind of like finding their niche with like prestige television.
yeah, I mean, because their idea of prestige television is The Crypt Keeper, Tales from the Crypt, which they did movies for that. They released them in theaters. But for a long time, HBO was known for Taxi Cab Confessions.
That's right. Yeah.
Which, by the way, when they started HBO Go, Max, whatever it is it became, they didn't put that crap on it. It was like, no, we are Oz and Rome.
Those
though
darn
we-
Amigos featuring Miss Renee, Joe Montana.
Oh man, this is
This
such
is
a great
another
bit.
part that as a kid I did not understand what was going on because again they're calling out the contract. John Lovitz, man. Phil Hartman making me sad.
Yeah.
But like this, I didn't realize at the time that this was something that was calling out the studio process in the 20s where actors were
yeah.
just tied to one studio for a contract and they made basically no money. The studio
not
just
at all.
basically gave them an allowance and could take it back at any time.
Oh yeah. I just it's like we strayed from the formula.
An evergreen producer
Oh yeah.
mindset.
Mm-hmm. The goat cheese pinch.
Phil Hartman just he just
Love
speaks
it.
and my heart melts.
Mm-hmm.
John Lovitz, it stinks.
No. Your friends. shoot the picture in 8 days.
Shoot the picture in 8 days. The production timelines too for that era.
Oh yeah.
That
I
cheetah
love it.
print tie with a a horseshoe lapel.
Oh yeah. Of course, nowadays that would be one role. There would not be two guys there. There would not be John Lovitz and Phil Hartman. Like, oh, we'll just give it all to one person.
Yeah, why do we need two when we could do
Yeah.
one?
Actors. And Joe
Man, I
Montana
love
is just
Joe Montana.
eating this. He's just eating these lines.
When he gets to do comedy, he is so good.
No show. And look at that room. 1916 opulent room of a studio head. Love this.
The lean back.
Oh yeah.
The ability to do physical comedy with these people in this room, all 6 of them, just top tier.
Oh yeah.
It is phenomenal.
And none of them have learned any Spanish. That's such a great line.
Yes, it is.
This is when Martin, you can see Steve Martin starting to realize how screwed they are. God, that print is horrible. Martin Short's print.
It's Irish.
Take the Amigos
Take
clothes.
the Amigos clothes.
By the way, do you know? I realized. Do you notice that all those women have the same hairstyle, same outfit, everything? They're just uniform.
Yep, that's part of the studio life back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like as a kid, I did not understand any of this. Like, why are they in weird underwear? Like, what happened? I did not know anything about the studio life in the 20s and like how screwed over actors were.
Yeah, actually, I think it's Kim Cattrall, but there's like some factoid where like the last actor, of course.
How did this guy know where the Amigos would be too? Like, it's little comedy bits like this.
But like, I think it's Kim Cattrall is the last studio contract person who was under one of those kind of contracts of like, you're stuck with us for like 10 years. You'll do whatever movie we say. I swear I read that one place that it was Kim Cattrall. Could be wrong. But yeah, it wasn't really until the 60s and 70s where the studios were finally...
Hold on, we got the most famous line of the movie.
Oh yeah.
He's not just famous, he's infamous. Which again, as a kid, I don't understand this joke. And now as an adult, I'm like, look at all that chest hair coming out from that shirt.
Infamous?
Yeah, they're so impressed with it too. This is my favorite. This is probably the thing I think about more often than not with this movie is when he's trying to get their attention.
God,
and as a kid,
fuzzy.
again, I'm just like, I don't understand what this joke is. He's being silly, but like, I don't get it. And then as a 20-something watching this for the first time in forever, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to piss myself. This is hilarious.
It's so expertly just directed. Every bit of it is just framed. You have the camera up angle, so Steve Martin looks like he's super high up. You have him looking not directly down, but away. Oh.
Hey, he's making the most obvious, hey, look at me noises.
He's standing in front of a billboard that's lit up.
Yeah, a billboard that's meant to draw your attention. And they're just completely oblivious. It's a beautiful scene. And I really wonder, like, were they just sitting there being told to wait? Or was he actually above them making these noises and they had to try and... This is great commentary. Us just laughing. Huh? Oh, hey, when did you get there?
So why did he run across the wall like that? I know.
Someone had to get over so they could open the gate from the inside.
I mean, I know these are stereotypical, what is it, like bandito cowboys, caballeros, whatever look, but they look good. I mean, for
Oh
a
yeah, the
movie.
caballero look, it looks good on them. And I
Yes.
love this superhero movement where, like, it's such a good, it's a good moment.
It's great.
Some of that stunt work gets to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
They get magically appearing gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to look up some behind the scenes stuff to kind of get an idea of like what the relationship was like with Chevy Chase
Mm-hmm.
on set, because he's notoriously just a bastard to work with at
Oh,
all
yeah.
times. And I know I've seen several times, like whenever they do a Three Amigos reunion, like he's there, but in the
Mhm.
last 10, 15 years or so, he hasn't been there because again, I think he's just soured himself so much to people
Yeah.
and they're just like, we're not going to deal with it anymore. And so I'm just really curious as to like what the actual shooting process was like, especially with how this film was cut down where Dusty more or less is just there.
Which part I love this because the second a German walks in, it's like, yeah, 1916, it's a German, he's the bad guy.
Oh yeah. And as a kid, again, I'm like, why does this guy talk funny? Like, what's the deal with this guy? It would take me a little while longer to be like, oh, he's a Nazi. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's 1916, so he's just German. But yeah,
True.
I mean, obviously he is a Nazi bad guy. And he's doing the most German accent ever.
I really appreciate the gall of that guy to be like, hey, come sit on my lap. And everyone's just kind of like, ha 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 ha.
For I love the bartender. He's got some of the best
The
lines.
bartender, he is one of the best face actors I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his gun's a little shinier, but I don't think it seems that much smaller. I also love that when we get to the point of the mix up where
Yeah.
he's like, my friends are coming, they're American. And the Amigos walk in and they go like, oh, the fucking Americans, these guys.
Uh-huh. Just steps right over the dead body.
It's just classic tropes that, again,
Mhm.
in like Blazing Saddles, it's just a comedy bit. But in this, like, it feels more like an homage. Like, it's funny
Mhm.
and to an extent, but it's also just, it's a love letter to Hollywood in a different way.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not La La Land. His friends got there quick.
Yep. And I love that they just have the spare tables in back. Yep. So speaking of
They have small shiny
Chevy Chase,
guns.
he just had a documentary come out a week or so ago. It's called I'm Chevy Chase and You're Not. And I haven't seen it yet, but from what I
I'm sorry, but we're
understand,
not Mexicans.
Martin Short is the only one who speaks about him, and seems like very like even mannered of like, oh, when he's great to work with, when he's on it. But Steve Martin declined to be in the documentary, so it does make you wonder, like, was it just kind of a tense relationship?
Yeah, it's
love
something
this.
that I right.
Which this is a misunderstanding I can tolerate because they think they're so famous.
Yeah, that is it fat? In 1920s, or 1916, I'm so curious as to like who would actually care about something being fattening, especially when they're asking for beer. The nervous laugh is
Yeah.
great.
This is beautiful physical comedy about to happen.
Yep. I love the bartender too being like, "Oh, we have tequila, it's like beer." They're like, "Okay." Again, as a child, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what the hell? And then I've had tequila since then, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm. On the big screen.
In the church.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't played in so long.
This is another one that is so hard to not sing along to.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't a musical, but they do a couple of musical numbers, which again, it just shows off their talent more than anything. And just the chemistry between all of them. And I believe Chevy Chase is actually playing the piano for this too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they pull up from the shot, if I recall. Okay, they don't pull up
at that
but
point.
yeah.
By the way, I love. So, I know I've mentioned it probably on the podcast before, but this is the song my mom and I danced to at my wedding.
I mean, it's a beautiful song. Was it this rendition as well?
Yes.
Like you just had an audio clip of it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we danced to the whole thing. We like trolled around. We did the part towards the end where they start pointing to different parts of the audience. So at a reception, we pointed to different parts. You know, one side, the other side, to the table with the matrimonial table, whatever.
The head table with the
Yeah,
bride
there
and
you
groom. Yeah, the wide shot that they have, Chevy Chase is actually completely blocked off by a pillar. So I wonder if they actually had just Randy Newman there playing.
Mm.
That would make sense with how they've got it blocked. A smile.
Yeah. What I wonder is, so this is a song they know have done before. Why? Like, why is this in their repertoire?
They've done parties for the studio.
Yeah.
How sad the bartender is when he hits his line.
My little brother.
Yeah, so I wonder if Chevy Chase did like have the skill to play it, but they had Randy Newman on site to do it so they could do some live recording of the sound as well.
Yeah. Oh,
And
here's your joke.
here's my favorite joke. And we find out here that Ned was a child actor. I think he'll go back to look.
So Martin Short is 35 when this releases. Steve Martin just turned 40. Chevy Chase is 42. They use his height and hair to really make it seem like he's younger, like a lot younger than them. Like he's like 10 years younger.
I mean, in 5 years, 6 years, he's playing Clifford. He's playing a 10-year-old child in a dark comedy, which I love that movie too.
The movie's so dark.
I love this scene though, especially now knowing that Rick Moranis was in the running for Ned, because I don't think that Rick Moranis plays that joke the same. I feel like he lets the silence of the joke linger, where he just goes, "Didn't you notice the little balls?" And then he just sits there and waits for them to get it.
Yep. Which, by the way, I love that they've replaced the railing and it comes down again.
That poor bartender.
Oh, but I think you're right. I think Rick Moranis, it's just more of a...
He changes the tone for the role.
Yeah. He's a lot drier. he's okay with awkwardness. But Martin Short he definitely seems like the kind of person who wants you to laugh with him.
Yeah, and he has a charisma about him
Mhm.
that I think the role needs, whereas I don't know that Rick Moranis carries that. And I think maybe if that's the case, then maybe Dusty has a slightly bigger role. But
Yeah.
with Rick Moranis, it's just a much more subdued as far as like what we've seen with Rick
Yeah.
Moranis. Or they like just completely change the character instead of him being like a child actor, they like play on him being Canadian.
Yeah. I do think that you can see in this film that Steve Martin and Martin Short just bond a little bit better, which is why, I mean, they have Only Murders in the Building. They do comedy tours together over the last like 15 years. They've really just solidified that they are a unit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that comes through in the My Little Buttercup sequence that we just saw,
Mhm.
because the to get that role, they had to have gone through so many rehearsals and choreography and everything. It just Muse.
I never realized that Carmen probably wrote him a script. I'm assuming
Oh,
that like Carmen went back to
those
town, told them
uh-huh.
the plan, wrote a script out.
Hey, he actually spoke some Spanish.
They don't even know how to talk. Oh my god.
A great bit of physical comedy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Uh, I don't know how this is gonna come across as an episode. I really hope people are watching along with us.
Oh,
There's three grown ass men in like a double twin or a full size bed.
but I just love how religious this village is, because every town has, has a church, and their little twin bed that they're all stuffed onto has a portrait of Jesus above the bed and several crosses.
Well, that is a continuity error, if anything, because if they're Catholic, they should have Jesus on the cross.
No, that's true.
I wonder what 100,000 pesos would have been in 1916, and
Oh,
like in
and then the
comparison
exchange
to
rate,
the
right?
US dollar. Yeah. I think that smile is one of the things that Martin Short brings to that role too. Like Ned is
Mhm.
just loving life. He does not
Mhm.
have a care in the world. He's just
Yeah.
on an adventure in Mexico with his buddies.
Yep.
They're gonna make 100,000 pesos, and life is great.
Yep.
Well, I would do that too. I
It's
mean,
just
it's implied that we would do that first, yeah?
yeah. Uh,
And this is the first time we get some El Guapo thugs in the movie as well.
mhm.
We've heard about his we've had inklings of how awful he is, but now this is the first time we get to see like exactly like that spit, wasting the
Oh,
tequila.
yeah.
Man, wasting ammo.
Yep.
I wonder
Oh,
if
the
like they did do that when back in the day. Like, was ammo that prevalent that they could just no one's around, let's celebrate and shoot our guns for a little bit.
I mean, why not?
I forget, did they film this in California or did they film this on location in like somewhere in Mexico?
Oh, they had to have filmed it in
I like the
California,
one
right?
who's not so smart. Um, and that
New
would be,
Mexico. Huh.
hey, look, green.
New Mexico and Culver City and a few national parks in Arizona.
Okay.
The one who's not so smart. Which one? Of course, you have to have chickens in the way if you're in a village.
No rush,
Yeah.
no urgency,
Well,
because
I
we
mean,
have
but
no
you're right.
idea what's
There
actually
is a little bit of
happening.
green.
The wall's even a little green. Yeah, I really wish I could go back and just like slap Josh on the head as a kid, because there's still a part of
Mhm.
me as a kid at this point. I'm like, I don't fully understand what's happening, but like I'm enjoying myself.
I always enjoyed it. And but yeah, as things change and I start becoming more aware, you start seeing the satire a lot more versus just, oh, this is a fun thing about like movies starts to become real heroes, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just, why was there a chicken in the pot?
You had a whole bottle of tequila and now you're asking them to bring out more? There's no reason for you to do any of this. Just have fun.
I mean, I always got that they were dim and didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now I understand a lot more of why they're confused because she kind of sets them up.
Well,
Okay, she
it's
really
also
sets
really
them up.
funny because on the other side, she thinks they're real heroes. Like she doesn't understand movies
Yeah.
or fictional stories.
Yeah. I
How much
love
of
their
this was
little,
just improv and just made up on the spot?
oh, I'm sure. Absolutely loved the little dance.
I one of the things that I was thinking about with this movie earlier today before we started recording was one of the things that come up when we talk about classic comedies, like we don't have a lot of them anymore. Like the last classic comedy was Anchorman, maybe yes, or I Love You Man.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like it's been a long time since we've had like a true classic comedy.
Yeah.
And Blazing Saddles is one that comes up a lot when they just say, "Oh, you couldn't make Blazing Saddles today. It's too
Line.
out there."
Yeah.
Um, and The Three Amigos is a movie that I think is kind of like it's it's of its time only in the sense
Mhm.
that you cannot recapture the magic of Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, and Martin Short. You can't get all that together.
Yeah.
You can't find that in anyone nowadays. Um, like you kind of came close with Jim Carrey and oh geez, I'm forgetting his name. Who played Harry in Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, thank you. You kind of came close with that dynamic, but again, that's a duo and not a trio.
Yeah.
And I just you can't really argue that you couldn't make the Three Amigos today. Oh, again, only in the sense that you don't have the actors to do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you have anyone that can carry the movie the same way. And there's the only reason you could not make the Three Amigos today, as it was in 1985, 1986, is because the actors and the writers were able to just shoot what they wanted to shoot and put it together. There wouldn't be any studio interference.
Yeah. No, like this film with everybody at, at the John Landis, his star power. You have Chevy Chase and and Steve Martin with theirs, and they wrote
Martin
it.
Short is still a name. He's on
Yeah.
SNL. He's got a bunch of notable characters.
Yeah, they're able to pitch this weird idea of like, hey, it's three Hollywood dumbasses who are going to go and do this thing, and the studio's like, okay, so who's being made fun of? It's like, well, mainly the white guys. And they're like,
Hollywood and the white guys are the
Yeah.
butts of the joke.
of like every joke. It's like it would confuse them. It's like The Jerk. When Steve Martin's a jerk, he's always the butt of the joke. I mean, the first line of the movie is, "I grew up a poor black man," a poor black child.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not making fun of black people. He's making fun of his stupidity of himself. And people don't, you have to love this photo shoot. It's like stereotypical Middle Eastern Persian kind of like photo. You really got
I love that firework display. Some of the wheels aren't even moving.
Yeah, but El Guapo, Alfonso Aro, Man, he is in two of my favorite movies from this time period. He did Romancing the Stone as Juan, stole his scenes that he was in for a bit part in the middle of that movie. And then he's El Guapo.
Martin Short letting his one SNL character out, the guy with the weird hair. I'm forgetting his name.
I mean, maybe the closest would be something like Tropic Thunder.
I think in the sense of making fun of Hollywood and actors, that's
Yeah.
probably the next closest thing.
Yeah.
It's like they just taught Chevy Chase how to make an E chord.
Yeah, his fingers aren't doing a thing. Chevy Chase, when he's
he
on
still gets moments. Like
Yeah.
he's not the main player in this movie, but he still gets moments.
And I realize his moments are often when he's by himself.
This is one of those things that just the talent of Steve Martin shines, because like this isn't fake. He's doing these rope tricks.
Yeah,
he learned how to do them when he was doing stand-up comedy.
His book is amazing. Steve Martin Board Standing Up, about his stand-up career, and the audiobook is amazing. He talks about how he wanted to be a magician and learned all these tricks growing up. It was great. Oh, this is a great part.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look at the boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss the girl.
He just doesn't understand what the hell's going on.
Well, I mean, she's speaking with a Spanish accent. It's hard to understand.
Well,
Oh, you mean now?
that is a joke I did not get for so long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a moment where me as a kid, I just kind of zoned out. I'm like, oh, a boy and a girl together alone.
Yeah. Which is great because Dorothy Gish is barely starting to film movies at this time. Because her career didn't start till like 1913, and this is like 1916, supposedly.
We keep talking about it. It's a great callback to just old Hollywood and the way the actors worked in the system.
Oh, yeah.
They were getting screwed over, but they were still making some amazing things.
Oh, yeah. And
another joke I didn't understand as a kid. I'd like, why are they looking like they're sick?
I just absolutely love that the second act hasn't really begun. We're like, what, 42, 43 minutes into this film, and they're still just clueless and proud of themselves until basically this scene starts.
Yeah, this is the turning point of the film, because this is where, if I remember, this is where they actually like get shot in the arm and they like get real mad at El Guapo.
I mean, seriously,
like real bullets.
Look at that face. Look at El Guapo's face. He's got that like,
he's doing the Michael Caine in The Muppet Christmas Carol, where he is playing the role straight despite everything around him being just completely asinine.
Oh yeah. He knows why he's there. And El Jefe is just wonderful. Tony Plana. He's been around.
Jefe, yes.
He's been around forever. He's still around doing stuff. He's been Ugly Betty and other stuff.
The hamming up for the camera that's not there.
Oh my God, you're right. They are. They're like mugging for a camera that doesn't exist. Yeah, and El Guapo is like, okay.
That's salute.
Yeah.
3 against 20.
Yep. And Carmen
Everyone's
is so happy right now.
she
Yep, and there's just
And
El
El
Guapo like,
Guapo's just like, "Oh, hey, this is fun. What's happening here? I don't understand, but it's silly."
mhm. And Carmen and her friends all think this is gonna work. Oof.
He didn't have a watch.
No.
That kid can't have his. He doesn't have one.
There's no dust on him, guys. Leave him
It's such a great quick cut where he was clearly not bleeding, and
Yep.
then they get that and they do a quick cut towards him, and now all of a sudden there's blood.
I love this. This
He's
scene.
so mad.
Yep.
Let me see it. Come here. Let me give it to me. It's like
Yeah.
talking to a kid.
But yeah. I'm keep this.
I'm keeping this.
With who? Who's he in trouble with? And El Guapo's just having the time of his life right now.
Yep.
And then he sees all the
That
rope.
the light bulb is going off on.
Yeah. Yep.
I remember watching Steve Martin in Only Murders in the Building and thinking, man, his hairline, but it's really just the comb over.
Yep.
Like his hair's thinned out a little bit more, but for the most part, his hair has stayed the same for 40 years.
Yeah, he's just kept the same haircut. He went gray at like mid-20s, and he just kept it going.
This crying, trying to keep it all in, but I think Chevy's faces are my favorite for this scene.
Oh yeah.
What am I
What are we
doing?
doing next? Part of what I love about this is that them crying is very much stage crying. They're just over the top. Everybody has to know they're in trouble right now.
we have to make sure the face, the expressions come through for the camera.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. Yep. It's like, okay, you're a representative. You're gonna lead us in. Which, by the way, I love the back of their jackets.
Their
They're all
jackets
just
are
so
fantastic.
distinctive. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I would, if I ever had the money, I would love to get a Three Amigos like replica jacket, like
yeah.
probably Lucky's. Although I think, is Dusty the one that has the eagle? Yeah, I like Dusty's a lot.
Yeah. Actors and entertainment. And then they try to go back into their bit.
I like that his arm is he's just able to move it around, no problem now.
Oh, of course.
Been shot in the arm, but full movement, no problem.
And here's El Guapo. I think he figured out a little bit before, because now he's just fucking with them.
Oh, thank God. That's totally us.
Yeah. Yes, we're just crying women. We can leave. Thank you. Thank you.
You can insult us all you want.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much of Martin Short like jumping into the middle of the frame is him just being like, "Here's my chance."
Yep. And now she gets real, man. This is really the big turning point of the film, and
this is where it moves on from becoming just a comedy.
Yep. Because Carmen's in trouble. You have the family dynamics about to change. The heroes have left. I love he has
It's
another one. Another cigar.
it's the era where you just somehow it got lit.
Mm-hmm. His smoldering intensity. What a great little like expression.
Does she only have one earring in?
Okay, that's actually a good line. You got to admit that's a good line.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great villain line.
Oh yeah.
Didn't MythBusters prove that you can't like light a torch or start a fire with gasoline with a burning cigarette or cigar?
Yeah, the cigarettes. There, it's just not the intensity's not there, and it's mostly the vapor. So you would actually have to have like fresh gas in a bucket, like just freshly poured, so that it hits the vapor. Once it's like settled, it won't ignite from just a cigarette being thrown at it. I wonder how
See,
much
it's
it
not just
costs
a
to blow up the
commentary
set.
about the Three Amigos. You're learning stuff. So that's one thing that I never understood, even as bad guy. Like, I guess you have to establish they're bad guys,
Yeah.
but I think even back, that's a lot of explosion for that few sticks of dynamite. Um, Even as bad guys, I don't think they would probably blow up a church back then.
Well, this is what happens when you're no longer under the protection of El Guapo. El Guapo's men screw
I
everything up.
suppose. Yeah, I
No.
mean, it is their fault that they're no longer under El Guapo's protection.
No, but yeah, and I agree. Like as an adult, I'm like, this seems a little weird that you would just wreck the entire village and steal steal their daughter. But I mean, you have to raise the stakes, And so we're just kind of moving the rubble from 1 foot to the next. 1 foot
Yeah,
over.
we're just moving it away from the main building.
Nope, they lost the respect of the kid.
Oh no.
I've always wondered why do
Sorry
they
we
come
ran
back to
away.
town?
His arm is perfectly clean now too.
Is it?
Yep.
That might just be the shadow, but maybe you're
We'll
right.
find out. Granny's mad. Yeah,
Oh my,
he's
you're
perfectly fine.
right. He apparently washed off his jacket.
Worst movie ever. And he patched his hole too.
I really wish there would have been something like, we actually don't know how to get out of Mexico. Would you point?
That
What?
would have been a good line of like, we don't know where to go. How do we get home? Ballsy move to be like, hey, can we please explain ourselves to Carmen?
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of Carmen's fault more than it is the Amigos.
Yeah, I mean, I do love this. Of the three of them, it's the child that is ready to go. That he's the one who's like, we have to do something better. It's not the quote unquote adults.
I'm just now realizing Ned's belt buckle is just his name.
What?
His belt buckle just
Oh
says
my-
Ned. Or no,
I've never noticed.
NKD?
It
Does it
is
say
NED.
Ned or NKD?
No, it says NED.
It says Ned. NKD?
Which, by the way, I have always loved that this line that gets them upset is no respect. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're respected actors in Hollywood. The no money, the no family, the no career, no money. No. It's that we don't have respect. How dare you, Ned?
Yeah, but you're right. I do like that it is the youngest of the Amigos that is the one that's like, let's be more than what we have set ourselves out to be at this point.
Yeah. Because typically you would expect that to be Steve Martin. He's the de facto lead. He would be the one like, well, we have to save Carmen. She believed in us. We got into this. But no, it's Ned. Yeah.
Now I want to know if does it. I can't quite make it out. Is it NKD or Ned? Now it's going to bother me.
It's definitely Ned.
It just, I guess, yeah, the reflection just looks a little different. I feel like it would have been great if you walked away. And then he just came back.
Shoots it straight
I
into the
mean,
ground, but somehow it ricochets and breaks apart.
yeah. Those Mexican rocks are hard.
Which, by the way, I have noticed now every time that Ned does his like coughing, he sticks out his tongue.
I'll have to look for that. The other ones, yeah, they just do a
Yeah.
like a doctor cough.
Which, by the way, I love this scene.
Yes, the singing animals,
Mm,
just wonderful.
yeah.
This, as a kid, this was my favorite part because again, I
Oh.
didn't fully understand the theming of the film.
Yep.
But
Well, I just love that it's obviously a Hollywood set. You got that painted backdrop that never changes, fake cacti.
a puppet turtle.
It's little that turtle's real. I don't know what you're talking about. I love this part. They rode off, not knowing where they're going, and then had to go back to town. Ask how to get to El Guapo.
And they don't know the direction. I mean, you have the sunset behind you. You can figure out east.
Mm-mm.
But again, they're actors that have lived a privileged life in the studio, so they don't know anything.
Yup. Which
I also I love the fact that to get to El Guapos, they have this mythic quest that they have to go on to find the invisible swordsman.
which part of me wonders if the town was screwing with him, like sending him off to die. But as we find out, no, it's real.
The singing bush, the invisible swordsman, it's all real. Which again, as a kid, went right over my head. I did not understand that joke at all.
Yeah. And like here, they're treating him like he's a kid. Like, hey, you help him sleep. It's like he's 30 something, man. But again, they played so well with he has this earnestness to him.
And he has that baby face too. Like
Yeah.
his height plays a really big role. That smile.
Well, the combing of the hair down to hide the wrinkles of the forehead. You know, it's again, he's just strumming an E chord.
Yep. Like this one is obviously 80 yard. I would not say they sang this one live, but the intro one, like I could very well be persuaded that that was recorded live.
Yeah.
Steve Martin just had a beautiful singing voice. Like he was like the Michael Bublé of the day. He could have gone off and become a crooner.
Yep. Close your eyes. Coyotes, bobcats, rabbits, they
Bobcats,
all
turtles.
Oh, the owl. The one horse sticking its head in frame, wanting its shot. And again, it just kind of retreats briefly. Like it was so serious now, it just retreats a little bit. And it does that push and pull so well.
All because little Ned is a little scared. Oh, jeez. I forgot the horses sing. I remember the turtle.
Yeah.
The owl having a little groove reminded me of Ace Ventura. The wistful look off into the distance at nothing.
Yep. Which I love. It's
like
like, oh, he
this
can
part.
sing.
Yeah, that part always confused me because it's like you did My Little Buttercup earlier. You should know he can sing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more just like the tone, like he's hitting that like low baritone.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pet the murder kitten.
It looks so fluffy and sweet.
He just looks so chill. I just want to. The bobcat just needs a good scritching on the chin chin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is just another one of those moments, like you said, it retreats to offer a little bit of silliness, display like the talent that is on screen, and also just punctuate a little joke, and also set up the stakes going forward.
Oh yeah. I love this. This part made me laugh so hard as a kid.
The turtle. Good night, Ned.
which I now can hear is actually Chevy Chase's voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that coyote's like, dinner. Yes.
How dare you?
He's a good boy.
Okay, according to the liner notes for the CD, well, soundtrack, they performed their own singing for those songs.
Yeah, I fully believe that.
Yeah. I mean, yes, you're right. They recorded them later. I was just kind of like, did they get sound-alikes? Hmm.
I at least Steve Martin and Martin Short, I would find it hard to believe that they would not be singing their own lines.
And this desert is completely different than the desert they had been in before. How far does El Guapo have to ride to get to them?
That's a great point, especially because I mean, El Guapo knows how to get to his own place. He poor Martin Short.
That is just a great
I hope that's like
cartoon.
cinnamon or something, like not actual sand. This is another great joke.
I have always loved Chevy
As they're
Chase's
riding-
ability. Just such great jackass physical comedy.
He's swishing it, spitting it out,
Yep.
chucks it.
And
Lip balm.
yep, the little the little container. Yeah, which suits his personality because as you know, he's missing his mother of pearl cufflinks. So of course he would have lip balm. Those
Yeah,
are
and he's
important things
also
to
worried
pack.
about if the beer was fattening or tequila was fattening.
I have never understood why suddenly this goes into a surreal fantasy for this bit. But if you remove it, it doesn't work. Like you have to send them on their movie journey.
I got the transition into the other horse, just great physical comedy there. And he's still getting down.
Mhm.
This is something that I did not so much of this I didn't get because like I didn't understand why they were talking to this bush and why the bush was singing. I didn't grasp in the previous scene that they were like, "Oh, we got to go find the singing bush and it'll direct us to the invisible swordsman."
I love how long it goes for them to try to figure out if this is a singing bush. Like,
my guess is this is it.
Dusty, there's a singing bush.
There's a singing bush in front of you.
Can you not? Which makes me think I really, really believe that the people that, the villagers gave him this absurdness to get rid of them.
And their chance that they have to yell.
Yep.
Like how are they reading this?
I can imagine Carmen's parents giving them these directions. Beautiful bit of comedy about Tevin.
So good. They wouldn't do that nowadays. There's no way they would take the effort to just build in a little man-shaped hole and like kick up some dust.
Nope. There's the mail plane. I love that Steve Martin's character is slowly trying to be the hero, and they have no clue what the hell's going on.
Hey, look, pink, purple, yellow.
Wow, there's colors in Mexico. Who'd have thought?
And some boobies.
Mm-hmm. She's just over there depressed. Been captured for like a day and a half. As a kid, didn't understand any of this.
Nope, didn't know what was happening here. Good joke though. And that's all you need to know about this scene.
Oh, this part. They play this beautifully.
And this is where El Guapo gets to be a little bit silly because they're
Yep.
many pinatas.
Mm-hmm. Opinions. But you're right. This is the Tim Curry, Michael Caine thing of like, he knows what movie he's in. And everyone else is just kind of acting around him.
This is almost like Sam Jackson in Pulp Fiction, where he's like, say what again? Like he's trying to get him to admit what he's saying.
Yep. But then I love Hefe here. Apparently he's learned.
He knows some Freud.
Yep. You're turning 40 today?
How appropriate that we're watching this. It's the 40th anniversary of the Amigos movie, and it's El Guapo's 40th birthday for the 40th year in a row. Hefe, come on, man. We were liking you so much.
You do not understand women. No.
Neither do you without the foreplay, El Guapo.
Again, trying to be a romantic bad guy.
Another conversation that as a child I had no idea what was going on. I thought he was just like, oh, she wants him to, or he wants her to say that she loves him, I guess.
Yeah, as a kid, all I could think of was like, oh, it's like he wants her to love him. Okay. You know, like, that's what it means. He's like, he will just wait it out, like, you know, Beauty and the Beast. Eventually, you'll fall in love with your capturer. Which, lucky for them, that apparently the bad guys are working with the Germans. Otherwise, they're just following a plane somewhere.
It's true. There's no way those walls are 25 feet high. Damn it.
I love that they're all, maybe. I love El Jefe.
He just delivers his lines so well.
They were told, give the most just stereotypical, second-hand man, bad, right-hand man, bad guy accent. And he's like, all right. Did we ever find out why the Germans are selling them guns?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. But I mean, seriously, he's wearing the aviator outfit. I mean, obviously he's a plane guy, but it's everything about this says the Red Baron. Like, where's Snoopy?
I was just about to ask.
Paco. As a kid, absolutely love this.
This is a great scene.
Still love this.
I like how his arm just goes a little more taut, and he doesn't actually raise it any higher.
No.
It's a great use of the wall there to hide the platform that he lands on, or the pillow, or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. And then I love Hefe's just like, man, he's a bad shot. Can't say anything.
Got to take the time to stylistically put your gun back in your holster.
And
it's the tequila.
oh yeah, well, it's tequila, but also it's just the absurdity of it. Like, the movie just leans back and forth, just realistic, kind of scary, slapstick, just teetering back and forth.
Look at that plethora of piñatas.
Yeah, I would say it's a plethora.
I would definitely say it's a plethora. I'm shocked no one hit the piñatas with all these shots getting fired off.
That's a great point. Yeah, that's a 25-foot wall there. There's no way they can get through.
Reminds me of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, when there's they're doing that drug hallucination scene, which I usually hate them.
Yep.
But then they have to
Yeah, like why
I
do
don't want to ruin that joke, but it reminds me of that scene.
Yeah. Like, why didn't they just kind of crawl through that part? Like, but it doesn't matter. It's just so dumb.
Because they needed to have time for a joke.
Yeah. My mom and I,
Dusty needed a moment.
yeah, my mom loved this movie, and we quote so many parts back and forth to each other. But it's a little early, but it coming up is the one we probably just speak the most to each other back and forth. It just keeps going right.
Yeah, you can tell he's just on a line because the rope keeps going in with him. Oh, his spurs are stuck in the piñata. Okay, I never understood that one. His one courtesan is just like, what?
Oh, what noise? And I love that out of nowhere we have the guy with the giant poncho, so the outfit can be stolen later, right? Like no one else has this gigantic poncho.
I love it. I love her door too, where it's not really a door; it's just a bunch of balusters.
Mm-hmm. And the German guys there's like, what the hell's going on right now?
Yeah, because the Germans have no idea what happened. El Guapo probably didn't fill them in. There's a bunch of gringos running around.
He's so affable. It's like, why did you come? But wait, I've always loved that cut. Did you say "Kill Me" to the singers? It's just it's so good. The mariachis.
Those howls are called like a grija, if I remember my Coco correctly.
Coco 2 coming in 3 years.
Unfortunately.
The first Coco, man, just makes you cry.
It's a beautiful movie.
Man, the part with the abuela at the end reminded me of. Yep. And where is this medieval style dungeon with dripping water?
Where's the water coming from? Yeah.
And of course, as a kid, I never realized he was pitching the U.S. government idea to them. But seriously, that is some dungeon set that they just had on in the studio. Like, we'll film here.
I think they filmed a movie called The Princess Bride in here, like something like that. I love that dance move from El Guapo. I actually tried to recreate that a few times as a kid. Like just that smoothness of the legs swing.
Which is great because like he's just so good. And Hefe's dancing with his girl, you know.
Half the crew just dancing with bottles of tequila.
And even Martin Short's up there like, yeah, this is a good time.
La 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 la. It is beautiful music.
Mm-hmm.
Someone at work was actually trying to figure out why a lot of Mexican music sounds a lot like polka, and I guess it's partly because Germans came to Central America and like introduced things like the accordion,
What?
and that's why like polka and a lot of like traditional Mexican instrumental sounds similar,
Mhm.
is because they were taught by Germans how to play music.
What? Huh.
I,
I mean, I
I
get
take it with a huge grain of
yeah.
salt because the person that I heard it from is not like the most reliable source,
See, Chevy,
but it kind of makes sense.
see, this is why you have Chevy Chase right now. Just that acting, the expressions, the timidness. So, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense because was it bagpipes are like notoriously Scottish, right?
Yeah.
But supposedly, from a few things I've seen in documentaries, bagpipes are Roman. They were introduced during the whole Hadrian's Wall thing because bagpipes were actually basically the origin of them. The bladder system for that was used for troop movements, and then it got adopted, and then 1,500 years later, whatever. He doesn't even bother taking off his jacket. And then we have
He has to be
amazing,
recognizable as an amigo later, so he
yeah.
has to keep the jacket on.
And then we have amazing physical comedy here from Steve Martin.
This is just beautiful physical comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also great scene work where you see how you're establishing the stakes and like what the weight is and like what's happening when he does these things.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this stonework looks nothing like anything else. But the framing of everything is just perfect. Oh, I never realized his hat's right there, right in the middle of the screen on a low lit. Of course, the head table is right underneath him. Why wouldn't it be? And what core that Ned must have to hold that for so long?
And if you look at his grip, the grip is not exactly tight.
I was about to bring that up. Yeah, it's just a very loose grip. He's obviously probably laying on his back. They're filming somewhere else, filming down to make him look up. And it's just very relaxed. Oh, by the way, I need a speech like this at my next wedding.
Your next wedding.
Yeah. I love that the tequila is just pure white. It's just grain. There's no color. Any of these bottles. Yep. I mean, just look at how clear that is. Oh, except for the German. The German actually, his is actually tinted. So what is he drinking, like bourbon or something?
Probably.
Or water, I guess.
Just dirty water.
Yeah. I would have never predicted this present. And even Ned's like, oh, what's the gift? What did this group of, banditos, what did they get him?
The newspaper wrapping paper.
Mm-hmm. Poorly done. And even
The
German's
chair
like,
stuck to him.
like, what did he get?
That has to be a moment where that was not planned. It's a sweater.
And they're all bashful.
I don't think I ever caught that the chair sticks to his gun.
I didn't either. That has to be like an accident.
That had to be a moment that Hefe just ran with and they kept it. Oh yeah, his hat is right there.
Yeah. I never realized that. It's so good. The little ratchet of the tension, you see everything raising. And then you're just so happy for him right about now.
Oh. It's so hard.
Yep.
I wonder if Steve Martin actually did that, or if they brought in a stunt guy for that moment.
Looked like it was him. But yeah. My mom says that to me every once in a while. Like, I know my children, like I know my own smell. That's not the line though. But yeah, I love Carlos.
You fought the
Pedro.
priests of the mission.
Yep.
Can't say that's a sentence you really want to utter.
Crush the federales. I love this bit. As a kid, didn't know what that meant.
Nope, didn't know what was going on there. Even the
And they're like,
Germans
what the hell? Why would
What?
you do
What are
that?
these Mexicans doing?
And there's halfway like, who's this guy? Pruned the hedges of many small. It's funny. That's the line. And then, yes, El
such
Guapo.
such an obvious dummy.
Yeah.
Jefe, yes, El Guapo.
But yeah, I just love it. My mom and I every once in a while will be like real like arguing or something, like not arguing, but just kind of bickering at each other. And she's like, "What? Are Amigos falling from the sky? Yes, El Guapo."
I love how the German accent just becomes so much more like modern and like it's the David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, it jumps like 2 octaves. His voice does.
Little Nettie Knickers because he doesn't know that the K is silent.
Yeah. Yeah, the accent gets so much thicker and higher pitch and modern suddenly.
Yeah, like he's like an Indiana Jones villain the first time he shows up in the saloon, and now all of a sudden he's just like, "Oh yeah, das ist gut, yeah."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the ice block salesman from Frozen. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Wandering Oaken, yeah.
Yeah.
Big summer blowout. Woohoo. But he's Norwegian, thank you very much. Don't compare the Germans to the Norwegians.
My apologies. I looking for God.
If he was real German, he'd have said "Stop Vatch."
Yeah. But wait, I love one of El Guapo's lines when he's yelling at Ned. He's like, because I never got it as a kid. I heard it as one word, Yankee American. I'm like, what the hell is that? No, he's saying you're a Yankee American, but he's just blending it with the accent,
Yep.
Yeah. I look, he grabs the wrong one again.
I can't imagine how like how your limbs just would feel after that kind of exertion.
Yeah, no, at the gym when they have us like do like fly weights and like just like hold like a 10, 15 pound weight out, your arm outstretched to the side. 15, 20 seconds, all of a sudden your arm is wiggling. And now you have like obviously enough weight to hold you to the wall.
And there's also that trick of like pressing your arms against a door frame, like from your sides, and then you like put them down, and all of a sudden they just like rise.
Yep. At the dojo, to loosen up our shoulders, we used to do windmills. Just windmills forward for like a minute, windmill backwards for a minute, and then up and down, and all of a sudden you're like, "Wow, my arms weigh nothing and everything." Such a pain.
This part always confused me even as a kid because I didn't understand why the German would even allow this because he wants to know about the quick draw.
Yeah.
And yet, obviously, Ned can barely even lift the gun.
Yeah. I always liked it because it was just like, it's just a bit of respect to like, we can't kill you, but at least you should try not to die, to die like a crying. I love that too.
The kiss.
Yeah. They're just laughing. It's just a twisted sense of morality kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do love this, that they have a reason to keep the Germans around, and it's this integrity, which is also points back to when he said you have no respect to them and they got offended. Because yeah, Ned has a lot of respect. He mastered the quick draw. He never used trick photography. Hell no, you know.
Yeah, and I think he also they mentioned that he never even like he flew planes, like he didn't use trick photography like you said.
Yeah. So it also plays into that they have this morality to him, because he could have admitted, he could like, oh yeah, no, it's trick photography, but no, I do my stunts, you know.
What's going on here? What did I miss?
Yep. And I love that Steve Martin goes to pick it up and it's too heavy for him too.
Yep. It's a good little bit of continuity.
Showing that Dusty knows his knife work from.
Yep.
And
just like when he threw the rock.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that line. That's an amazing line.
This kid didn't get it, but I love that Hefe knows.
It's a great line.
Just makes it.
It's still another one of those things of like, it's 60-3.
Yeah.
I feel like El Guapo would probably be okay with Dusty. And the smile. I'm back.
You're putting them in front of their guns. To me, that's him. He's just reading his script at this point.
So is the one German actually dead? I forget. Like, he doesn't come back, right?
No, he's dead.
That's the he's gone.
Yeah. But I absolutely, he's just doing the script, right? Okay, we have him throw the guns.
That's a great throw.
Yeah. I forgot that Carmen was outside with the horses, but I love. El Guapo's just like, where are you going? Like, you're gonna get away, but okay.
He's already dropped the gun. Like,
and as we know, El Guapo's a shit shot, which is why he has Hefe doing the shooting for him. This part always broke my heart a little bit, even as a kid. In a moment here where El Guapo's lover, wife, whatever, she's getting him his stuff. He's putting his hat on. They're getting all the horses. She's making sure he looks good. Wow, he's really stuck there, huh?
Must have been caught in a knot or something.
Yep. But then, poor chickens.
Oh yeah, they definitely didn't get away with that. No animals were harmed in the filming
but
of this
part right here, where you see the women waving them off, but there she is. She's like,
she's got his sweater. You forgot your sweater. That is a little sad.
Yeah, it always, as a child, and even now, it's like they do a pretty good job of, these are people, and the Amigos are kind of interfering in their lives.
All thanks to Carmen. It's all her fault.
I kind of, it's all Carmen's fault. Not that they. Carmen's in the back seat, isn't she?
I think she would be in the front, because I think the pilot seat is the back side.
Yeah.
If my Indiana Jones refreshes me, because Jock is in the back seat. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, Indiana Jones.
Well, to get to Santa Poco, don't they have to find the bush that's on fire and fight the armored knight?
Well, I think it's one of those things that once you know where to go, it's you're there. Carmen's just like, save me, Jesus.
Yep.
I'll just say a few Hail Marys, a rosary.
Which now begs more lore. So they took that mission from priests. Did the priests set up to only find the mission by talking to the singing swordsman and singing bush and the invisible man?
Maybe it's a curse, yeah. But they've rebuilt their village in a few days, so that's nice.
I mean, they didn't throw the rubble far, so they just patched it up.
Epoxy's amazing.
You're right. The village is remarkably well put back together. We have to look for the church.
Just cut away and we're good. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We're fine. Everything's
That
fine.
has to be a stunt man for Steve Martin. Like, they probably wouldn't let him near a propeller
no,
like that.
No.
And that kid grew up like 10 years. It looks like he seems much older.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a long journey.
Maybe not from that angle, but from when he first rolled into the shot in that last one, he very much looked much older.
Oh yeah.
El Guapo is our El Guapo.
Which?
Oh, okay. I see. He's elaborating.
Yeah.
I love how they filmed back to Dusty with lack of education.
I mean, it is a good speech. It's to be the real. No.
Man, now I really want to watch like Captain Ron and some other like Martin short features.
Yeah. He had a good run there for a little bit. I'd love, because in most movies it'd be like, oh, we do this. And it's like, now everyone's like, huh? We live?
Nothing comes to mind. Yeah. How do we use that?
How do you know it's other? How many of these movies did they do?
Well, I mean, they have an 8-day filming schedule for their next movies, so I would assume they can make quite a few in a year.
Yeah.
I think silent films, for the most part, were only like 20 to 30 minutes at a time as well.
Well, yeah, it depended. I mean, but back then it was that like you just filmed movie after movie after movie. Like it wasn't, I think until talkies came around that you were talking about like your movie would run for a year kind of thing. Cause like if you look at Dorothy Gish, which is one of the people we mentioned, I was looking up her stuff and like 2013, she filmed 14 movies. You know, that
You
was
mean
the thing.
1913?
Yeah, 1913. Thank you. I mean, who knows? Maybe Dorothy Gish is still around. She's doing the Danny Trejo method of like 20 movies a year.
But it's all just really small roles.
Mm-hmm.
I know Bruce Willis was doing that for a while too, where he was in like 5 or 6 movies a year, but he was taking like a $5 million a movie. Like he's just like,
Yeah.
whatever you need me, $5 million bucks. That's what I'll do. And
I mean,
I'll be there.
it's sad that he was doing that for a reason, you know.
He was doing it to bankroll and like just have money before his health issues really became a problem.
Yeah, which is, I mean, great, but sad, but you know. But
I
yeah,
mean, it's great for him to have that kind of foresight and that drive to be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's
But
what
we're
some
not
people
talking
do.
about sad Bruce Willis right now. We're
No.
talking about handsome El Guapo,
Which
which
I
is
love.
redundant.
Yeah, I know. I love that it's just redundant. Jefe means boss, El Guapo means handsome. You know? And the Amigos don't realize any of this at all, but this is great. I absolutely love. This is just classic Western end of town raid. They're walking into some kind of trap. They know there's a trap, but they don't know what the trap is.
Or they're completely underestimating the Amigos. They're just like, oh, it's a bunch of white dudes. Like, what are they going to do?
And I do love that this part, I mean, because you're going to see the Amigos everywhere. this part, I love that they film it as if from their point of view, the bad guy's point of view, which is where the
Yeah.
Amigos are just everywhere. And then even leaving the audience wondering what the plan is. Oh, I guess the church is still burned up. Yeah, there's three.
Yeah, that's a great little hint shot there. 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
But the only ones you ever see their faces are of the Amigos. Yeah.
I want to know where the town found all these guns.
I mean, bullets are that, they can waste bullets like crazy. Maybe it's the guns as well. And there's the 3 of them. It's a great trick. Yep.
And they abandoned El Guapo.
Mm-hmm.
Cowards.
Yeah, they don't actually show. I don't think. Oh no, I guess they do show a few dead.
They show a few of the henchmen dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
like after the first round.
Oh, I love this.
And then bye-bye El Jefe.
And there it is again. You're like, yeah, he's just on his own.
I wonder which one's the kid.
That's a good point. Oh. Yep, and this is a great reveal. And I love that he's just propped up on. I think that may be Hefe's body, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is based on the hair.
Yeah. The music is so good. It's just a triumphant little music.
Randy Newman knows how to make a score.
No. Well, the music was by Elmer Berman. Randy Newman did the songs.
He did the songs.
Yeah,
that's right.
But their outfits are also really good.
Old lady.
Yeah. It's that whole like it'll pass at a distance, not close. You're right, that's Hefe.
And goodbye, El Guapo.
I love it. It's just so good. Wow, he shrank?
That kid has so many baby teeth still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
this scene has my favorite joke. This is
it with Carmen in here in a minute?
It's with Carmen, yeah.
Yep.
It is my all-time favorite joke. Like it is, even as a kid, I was just it's so good.
No, you weren't. You're unemployed actors.
You were born. You grew up with a silver spoon.
Literally. I love this.
This little like capper of like little romantic subplots that they laid eggs for, but like never really sowed.
No.
Or laid seeds for, I guess. You don't sow eggs.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know what a veranda is, so. Aw, and he gets a kiss.
And the face acting to go with it, like, I thought, and she's like, oh, okay, and she just doesn't really give him a response of like, yeah, okay, more just like, you silly man.
I mean,
And then this one.
I don't even know if she's been in any of the movie.
No, like, unless they really did her hair up and just put that corset on her, she has not been in the movie at all. Like every other, I've been trying to keep tabs on it because I remembered this scene.
and you get Martin Short's smolder right there is so good.
It's so good. And Dusty and Lucky looking back at each other like, when did this happen?
Yeah, it's so- which I love it. So like, Dusty.
I wonder if Steve Martin had a problem with, or maybe that was an actor choice, depending
Mhm.
on what. No, it wouldn't have been that foot that got shot. He
Mm.
had to like hike in his leg to get in the saddle, or not the saddle. What's the stirs? Yeah, it's the stirs.
Yeah. Wait. Whatever. Yes.
Stirrups, maybe. I'm not sure. Wherever you're, the thing that holds your feet.
The stirrups. Yes. But I just love that he gets Dusty gets a kiss. Lucky gets a nice romantic kiss, and then like, oh, why are you coming back? Ned full on makeup. And there's the triumphant silver screen moment.
Your Lone Ranger moment.
Yep. Do they know?
And again, just a wonderful theme.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which is funny because this is the Indiana
And
Jones.
then they're like, oh, hold
ending.
on, slow down. And once more with the theme song.
Yeah. It's so good. The bartender's name is Fred Asparagus. Okay. Yeah. It's just,
He may not be Mexican.
who knows? But it's such a good theme. The tortoise was played. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Carl
Hot
Lafong.
Senorita. So she did not appear until the very end of the movie. Because it said cast in order of appearance, and she is after the singing tortoise.
4 stunt people for our main cast, and then a whole bunch. And I miss when movie credits were 2 minutes long.
Yep. Jackie Birchie did a great job as the casting director.
And Amigos, forever we will be.
Yep. Oh man, that VHS got worn out.
It sure did. Like I said, I watched this so often with my sisters when I was younger, like between 6 and 10.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, and I remember, like I saw the Three Amigos on the shelf at Media Play, and I was like, I need that.
No, yeah.
So
fun.
it's such a good movie, and I don't think that it's a movie that, it's not that it can't be made now. I don't think that it would be allowed to be made because, again, I think there's just too much studio interference at this point where it doesn't hit certain demographics. I don't think that the casting is a problem, or even the representation, especially given the era and given what it's trying to say. I think it's more just the studio would be like, I don't understand this. Why is Ned caught in the piñata? Why is there a gunfight in the middle of this? Why is there a singing bush? There would be too much stuff that would be cut because the executives just wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, what would happen is we would get something where they had it's like, we don't know where Guapo's place is, so like they go to town and they overhear somebody say, "Oh, the Germans are selling to El Guapo," and you would then have the Germans would have an even bigger like reason, because we never got a reason why they're selling guns other than selling guns. It'd be something like, "Oh, they're getting something in exchange for something else and some other crap." No, it's just. And what would happen is they would just secretly follow the Germans' plane.
Yeah, there would just be a lot more exposition instead of just them going on a silly adventure.
Yeah, no, I love the little 5-minute digression of the dumbness of a singing bush and an invisible swordsman, because it just further explains that their characters are gullible, and then we further get Dusty being dumb, just shooting in a random direction. We shot up. Everyone else shut up.
All right. Well, Alex, let's
Yeah.
start getting ready to wrap up here as the credits are finishing. Where should people join the conversation if they want to let us know when they're watching The Three Amigos?
As the lion roars, you should join tsmackpod@gmail.com. That's the email address to join the Discord. Otherwise, just click the link below and you can enter.
You can hop in the Discord and let us know any other movies you want to watch along with us, and we'll talk over some of your favorite movies, just like we did ours here. You can follow us at tsmackpod@gmail, or I'm sorry, you can follow us at Talking Smack Pod on all the social media platforms that are Blue Sky, Facebook, and YouTube. Those are all the social media platforms. You can email us at tsmackpod@gmail.com. Thank you to Leo Allen for our regular musical themes. Thank you to Beppo for our original avatars, Retro Ale Studios for our Ricky avatar. Please like, subscribe, rate, review on your podcatcher of choice. Alex, thanks so much for being here and watching The Three Amigos with me. Always a good time. These commentaries are a lot of fun. I hope people take the time to listen to them and watch the movies as well. I know a 100-minute episode of a podcast is not something that a lot of people will really want to invest in, but maybe if you're sitting down to watch The Three Amigos, maybe you'll want to hang out with us and just chill and let us talk and you don't get to engage with us. But thank you so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, rate, review again. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for listening. Take care. Alex, there's a TV show that people should be watching on top of watching The Three Amigos with us just now. What is that TV show they should be watching?
Star Trek. Watch some Star Trek.
I'll come back one day.
Why?